The J2, and last I left off, I am just about done with almost all decals on the upper level. And where I left off is I finished the back wall here, the panel decals, and then if you can see the very top ones here along the edges, got them on. Just a couple little ones I need to put on, and I'll be pretty much done with the decals. Now there is some decals on here I'm going to leave off because it's either you can choose season 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going to kind of do a little bit of both just to give the flavor of, you know, it's on there. You know, it could be either season 1, 2, 3. You know, it's just so much easier to do it that way. Anyway, just a couple more and I'll be done with the decals on that. After I get the last of the decals on, I got to go back in with sharp hobby knife, and I got to go in and cut a few decals and put more solution on just to get the trapped air out and get more just, you know, snug fit to the kit. But other than that, we are pretty good to go. So my next thing, after getting all the decals on and let that dry and everything, I got to start working on the little sub-assemblies. This is the, what they call it, the, I read it earlier, the Astrogator. I got the base coat painted on it. I got to go one more time over it, and I just got to paint the center part here. And then of course it gets decals on the sides here, and then clear dome, and that's pretty much it on that. And I'm basically down to sub-assemblies for the inside of the J2, which I will get that on probably this weekend. I'll start on that, and then after we get everything put together, then we'll start working on the outer hull and get it painted and put together. So that's where I am on the J2. I got another kit I want to build for someone that's coming. It'll be on its way. We'll talk about that more when it gets here, but I want to build a model for myself, and I've been trying to decide what do I want to build, and nothing's really been exciting or anything of that nature. And I finally figured out what I want to do, and I want to build a monster truck. And I don't exactly want to build a specific truck, like, well, let me say this. I've been reading the histories of, you know, different trucks, and, excuse me, I've been reading a lot of women driver monster trucks and women's trucks. That's just, you know, I like my women, so that interests me to no end. But I wanted to build a monster truck. I want to be able to paint it, you know, weather it, because they are, you know, they do get dirty and they just require to be weathered. But I want to make a generic truck, but I want to make a truck with you know, my own name on it, and there's a lot of monster truck names that's already been taken. So hopefully with y'all help, you'll be able to maybe do like a nose art, you know, like, you know, say like the P51, a Mustang, or you know, a nose art Fifi, you know, something like that. Or we'll try to figure out a name for the truck, and because I want to do my own paint job. I want to put flames on it, you know, just I want to make it a generic truck, but my truck, you know, it gives me a little bit of freedom of not building an exact replica of a monster truck. So I decided to go with the Lindbergh kit. I wanted this kit in particular because it's 24/25 scale. It's actually pretty detailed, my personal opinion. I don't know why some people bashed it, but I mean, I wanted this to get the frame, the seat, and everything else. I was going to go with AMT, but I decided this one. I thought it was a little more decked out. I may go with the Dodge body. It really don't matter, or I may go with another pickup truck. We'll just have to see. I'll probably just go with Dodge and just you know, make a special truck. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. We're going to start this, which I've already have. I actually started working on the motor, so we'll continue on with that this week. And that's what I got going on today. We're going to start a monster truck. I need y'all's help to help me think of a name for it. And we are decaling the J2. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.